Hi everyone, welcome back to CrochetRocks. Tracy here, and this is an open with me with a little bit of a difference because this one is one of my book reviews, and I was quite excited to sort of find Curvy Girl Crochet by Mary Beth Temple, 25 patterns that fit and flatter. Yeah, fit and flatter. So I'm having trouble with my recording today, but I'm going to do my best anyway. So it's quite a big, like, deep book, deeper than usual, and I was hoping to try and get a little higher up so that it would you'd see more, but I'll try and remember to move it around a little bit. So this is as I said, Curvy Girl Crochet. I haven't seen this yet. It's by Taunton Press. How much was it? See if it's got a print on it about how much it was. Well, this says $22.95, but obviously I didn't get it in the US. I bought it from Amazon, and the price in pounds is not displayed, which is a bit unfortunate. If I can remember, I will look to see what the price was, and I'll put it in the description box with all the other information. So in the description box, you'll find a link to my shop, hobbyrocks.co.uk. You'll find a link to my other channel, which is in on its last little stretch of watch hours and needs a bit of a push, and a voucher code for my shop, Hobbyrocks, which is valid until the end of December on every order placed. So yeah, let's I'll just pause it for a second. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and if you wonder where I went, I had to drink my tea quick because it was not getting cold, and I managed to come up a little bit higher so you get to see more of the pages and the book. So I will, as I say, try to remember to put the price in. I've got a feeling it was around £10, but I can't be absolutely sure. So we've got the usual kind of acknowledgements, and here is a little view of the different projects that are in here. So I'm not sure what this is all about, but it doesn't really serve much purpose, does it? And I don't think it matters if you're curvy or not with that one, or a bag. But we'll go with it. We've got projects that fit and flatter. We've got finding your fit, pullovers, tunics, and tank tops, cardigans, coats and jackets, wraps, bags, and accessories, and all the appendix. So, and now we've got an introduction. And projects that fit and flatter. So straight away, I like that one. I've got a feeling though, when she takes that jacket off, it's going to be a tank top. Oh, okay. Maybe it's further on. So we're still talking about finding shapes that flatter, measuring for fit, choosing the best yarn, all that kind of stuff. We've got another one there that, yeah. Short sleeve, can wear it over something, tips and stuff, finding your fit. Well, we've got a shawl which fits anyone, and a scarf, I think, or is it the tank top that we're looking at there? Probably the tank top. I think the scarf is not. So yeah, there's ways to modify as well, which is quite interesting. Close fitting, standard fitting, it sort of goes in. If you really want to read all that stuff or just get to the patterns, I'm not sure, but at least you're getting a view of some of the patterns that are in here as we go. So these are pullovers, tunics, and tank tops. Okay, so we've gone to page 19, and we're now getting really started on the nitty-gritty. So this one's called the Essential Pullover. It is row after row after row of the same stitch, which I'm not keen on, but you know, once you've got your kind of mojo with it and the sizing and everything else, you can play with that. You don't have to do the same stitch over and over and over. But this will go from sizes large to 5XL. So that's pretty decent, isn't it, in size? And there is shaping in the armhole as well, which is pretty cool. So that's that one. I'm just trying to see if I can see what it says. Double crochet, so I'm wondering. The price was in dollars, so I think this is in American terms. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, looking at this, it says double crochet, and it's obviously like a V-stitch of some sort. But this is called Curvy Cowl Neck Pullover. So I don't know if I'm keen on cowl necks. I always feel a bit like they're all just a bit baggy and not right. But as you can see, there's shaping, which is good, because one of my criticisms of a lot of stuff is that there really isn't any shaping, and there can be, and there's no reason not to. This is called Verdant Pullover. I haven't got a clue why it's called that. But you can see it's kind of shaped for the fuller figure. However, for me, the sleeves are a no-no. I don't really like ones that, you know, always used to remind me of evil witches when I was a child. My mum tried to get me to wear this sort of sleeve. I was like, no, I can't do it. But yeah, you see the cuff goes a bit wide. You know, if I was to just forget the shaping. So progressive tunic, I guess, is this one. I still think it's probably, yep, there we go, a vest top. I like it though, and it's not massively kind of, I think these are all single crochet US, double crochet UKs by the looks of it. So nice and close stitches. This is called counterpoint pullover. So you've got lacy arms. Now when I first met Gary, he used to complain about, you know, if every t-shirt or top I had lacy arms or a lacy bit around the top. So obviously I seem to like that style. But if I were making this for me, I would finish those sleeves about there. Again, I can't do that. But you know, some people like it. But I just feel like with all these holes especially, it's going to get caught on everything if it's down there. That's my bugbear about those sort of things. But we've got shoulder shaping and all sorts. So yeah, it's and there you go, there's the shaping of it. This is called aperture tunic. She doesn't give them very glamorous names. It's one of my one of my obsessions. Aperture, you know, that I tend to associate that with my camera settings. I don't know about you, but it's got a scallopy bottom, and again these wide sleeves. And I guess that's because it is for, she's making it for all sizes. And so some of us have bigger arms than others. So that's the only reason I can think of, that she's making so many things either sleeveless or with these really baggy sleeves. This is called Sweetheart Tank Top. And it looks a little bit like the edges are a bit unfinished on it. I don't know if that's true, but it doesn't look clean, the edge of that. Do you see what I mean? If I bring it up, it looks kind of a bit bumpy. I know she's got a stripy top on, but you can see the stitches in between on the white bits, and it does look a little bumpy. But that model reminds me of someone that used to be in Coronation Street. Sanita. Like Sanita to you guys. For you guys in the UK, that is. Oh no, actually, people across the ponds in all directions watch Corrie. I don't anymore, funnily enough. Anyway, perfect base tank top. Okay, it's got a bit of a stitch to it, this one. So it's says it's easy though, skill level. That's good. They do show the skill levels and everything else. So that's pretty decent. I like that. I have to stop saying decent. It's made with a shell, but it's not very holey, is it? So, and there we got the one that we saw earlier. This is called Orange Marmalade Shell. I don't think that looks like a shell, does it? You? It looks like a cross stitch. Looks like a crisscross. There's really nothing shell-like about that at all, in my opinion. I don't know why that's called shell. Okay. It's got buttons down the bottom bit along this kind of edge. Might look nice when you make it up. Again, it's got a cowl kind of neck though, not a tight one. But sometimes they're nice, I suppose, if you're pulling them over the side. Cardigans, coats and jackets. So there is one here that I can see, like this one here. I'm quite interested to see. Okay, so we've got Essential Cardigan. Again, that's just kind of row after row. That's the only criticism I have of many things that are crocheted, is it's just this line, 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 line. I don't like, you know, personally, it's not me. It's what I've always disliked about many crochet patterns that you get in shops and stuff like that. They're far better now, but they never used to be. And there's so many of them are like that. So it's not for me, that one. This is called Dulcet Wrap Cardigan. Now, I don't know about you. Do you like things like this that tie up and that they're not straight? I have a problem with things that are not symmetrical. You know, even if it was a diamond ring, if it was one was up there and one was down there, I think I'd still like pass. Well, maybe not. It's a diamond after all. But yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not a fan of wonky things. So it's okay. It's nice, but I don't do wonky myself. Just saying. This is called Comely. Comely Cardigan. I haven't heard the word comely for a long time. It was an association with, well, she's a comely wench. That sort of thing. But, yep, it is row after row still. And we've got what we do on the hat brims. This looks like what we've done on the cuff here. So, I think the only thing that kind of sets that off for me is the fact that it's a 3/4 length sleeve and it's made with a variegated yarn that takes away from the row after row of the same stitch. Yeah, but not bad. Simply Stripes jacket. So nothing in this so far is difficult, I have to say. This went straight into the pattern, so was there more on the other side? Yeah, so this one is again skill level easy. Everyone I've seen so far, I've not noticed any that are skill level not easy. What we got here? This is the intertwined poncho. Intertwined. That's nice. Skill level, where are you? Intermediate. There we go. It's because it's got cables. Did I go one too many? No, that's the same one. Just another picture of it, I think. So what do you think of this book so far? Are you liking it? So there we go. We've got the how to do bits. I was going to make one of those, you know, like one of those kind of ponchos that are like one big long thing. So this is a beginner level. And this one, even though it's probably the easiest one here, I like it the most. Although, if it were me, I would have finished it a little more down here. You've obviously got a little neckline. I would have followed that down and finished it off a little bit more. But I kind of like it because it's slouchy. So yeah, Peacoat for Rule Breakers it's called. And there it is again, and that's the back. That kind of implies there's a hood. I didn't see the hood. That's the trouble. I don't see them from all angles. This is called Traditional Cloak. I've never been a fan of cloaks. Only because my mum made me wear one as a child and I felt a bit stupid in it. Like Red Riding Hood or something. And I think it scarred me for life, to be honest with you, where cloaks are concerned. Anyway, wraps, bags and accessories. These don't matter how big you are. But this one's called Stratum. Stratum Wrap. I like the yarn on that one. Its yarn is called Crystal Palace Mini Mocky. Never heard of it. Never heard of that. Perhaps it's something across the pond. After all, it was priced in dollars. But it's got a kind of a cuff, which is unusual. And it looks like it has got a wonky cuff. Why? Why would you be wonky? I don't know. Ah, there you go. That's why. Because it's made like that at the back. And it's different. And there's the plan of it. Funnily enough, I was making one of those with some yarn a little while ago, and I abandoned it. And I did show it a few times. I was making it with squares, and I kind of abandoned ship on that one. This is a banded cowl. Like so many things, when you start making them, you suddenly decide, oh, I don't like this much. It looked better with different yarn or whatever, and you just leave it. And that's what I did. So yeah, banded cowl. So it's not really anything about your size. But this whole section isn't. Coalesce wrap. Very lacy. And there's the how it kind of is put together. What's this one? Sensible shawl. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. I find it's not very warm. It's very, very holey. There's nothing sensible about it, really, is there? But it's a kind of a, almost a shawl. But I would say that's more like a shoulder warmer or a, shoulder cover or something. Wrapped top. So we've got another one of those that tie up. But this one's under the bust and it's meshy. And there's more of that one. Now we've got this shimmer scarf, which I think is silly. I don't mind little things like that, so to speak. I was making one called Pennies from Heaven. But, it's not really anything for this book, I don't think. This is called Carry All. There we go. There's the bag. I always when I look at bags like that, they remind me of uni. Keeping your books in and toting them around as a student. Oh, I found this hard to figure out. And now I see it's the skirt. This is called Skirt the Issue. It's very, very full. I could never wear anything like that because my legs are too thin and I look ridiculous. But this is how it's made. I prefer a straight skirt. This is called Aureate vest. It's not a vest. It's a waistcoat. But yeah, there you go. That's a waistcoat. I have to say it looks a bit like it doesn't fit her, doesn't it? A bit small. I don't know. Maybe there's loads of it at the back, but just saying. So now we've got techniques and stitches, skill levels and stitch diagrams, sizing chart. Oh, okay, we've got the whole lot from your bicep, inside arm, everything. Wow. And hook sizing and abbreviations. So it gives you the UK and the American, I should say millimeters, and US. Crochet abbreviations and yarn information is no good to anybody because they discontinue it when you like it. Just saying. Standard yarn weights. So there we go. It's telling you all the granny suck eggs bit. Metric equivalency chart. And there we are. There's the project index. So it will tell you nice little picture of them and it will tell you what page it's on. That's one page of it anyway. I'm finding it hard to part them. There we go. There's another one. And then we've got the index proper at the back. So let me know. What do you think? I was a bit excited when I saw this one. Because, I don't know about you, but when you look at crochet tutorials or patterns, they're always slim, aren't they? And even if it goes up sizes on the pattern itself, some magazines have started putting plus size model on the front and stuff like that, but predominantly they're the slim ones, aren't they? They're the Stepford wives on the front. So it was so nice to see one that was just called Curvy Girl Crochet. So I figured I would get it and share it with you and get your opinions. What do you think of it? The actual back section I find completely irrelevant to size. It was just bags and accessories that doesn't matter how big or small you are. So the actual patterns that are for plus size, what do you think? Let me know. I'm really interested to know. So thank you for watching. And as I said, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And as I said, if I can remember, I'll put the price in UK that I paid for it on Amazon in the description. And don't forget, in that description, you'll find the link to my shop and that voucher code, as well as a link to my other channel, Rocksteady, that needs a little bit of love at the moment. And, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.